Hello. So I wanted to give you guys some quick, easy tips that I think you could use to help you lose weight. If you want to lose weight, or let's say not even lose weight, just be healthier. One of the things I think you can do for sure that I try to practice and keeping healthy is watch the sugar that you eat. Someone once told me this tip, and I have heard that one and I follow it all the time. She said, don't ever have more than 25 grams of sugar in one day. And when you eat, don't have more than 10 grams of sugar per time that you eat. What do you mean? Like, how do you follow that, right? So if you are eating and you're adding something into your meal, let's just say it's cookies or a muffin or something like that, or something in a box like that, look at it and see how much sugar per serving is in there. If it's more than 10, don't even pick that up. If it's less than 10, you could probably eat it and eat one of it, and that's it, or whatever the serving is, and only that serving, right? If you eat 2 servings, then if it says 8 grams of sugar on the box, that's 16, so that's gonna take you out, right? It's still not more than 25 for the day, but it's more than 10 for the particular time that you're eating. So how I used to do it is I wouldn't eat any added sugar in my meals, but if I was to snack, I would pick one of those items and add like nuts or something to it as a snack, and that way I would keep my blood sugar down and all that. The other tip I would say is, unfortunately, as we all know, you have to start moving. So you have to figure out something that you like doing, whether it's an exercise class, walking, something in your house, cleaning, you know. And there's a lot of exercises out here now that you don't have to sweat, you can just kind of move around, and you definitely want to do something like that. Here's another huge one. Unfortunately, if you want to eat healthier, you're probably going to have to cook. When you eat out, the restaurants are not really there to help you eat healthy, to be honest, even if it's a solid place. A lot of the oils that they use in restaurants have trans fat in them, which will cause you to have high cholesterol. The other thing is portion control. So when you eat, unless you are eating a vegan meal, you probably eat whatever you want, how much of your veg you want. Probably actually would recommend that, because if you're eating just vegetables or something like that, you're probably going to need to eat a lot of that to get full. You definitely want to watch your portion control. So let's talk about what you're eating in general as well. If you're wanting to eat healthier and or lose some weight, and you're eating a lot of things out there that are not so healthy, switch it up. So soup and salad, I know that sounds silly, but that actually will help you. If you go out and you like a soup in a restaurant and it's delicious, try to go home and make that soup. And the reason why, if you cook your own food, you can control the salt, the sugar, and the oil that goes in there, in the processing. A lot of times there is even almond milk. I'm not telling you to go out and make your own almond milk, but you know, if you have an almond juicer, why not? But anyway, just if you can make some things yourself at home, you will save yourself from some of the processes that's in the food that you are paying for. Those are usually the hard and fast rules for me. The last one, I guess, would be meal prep. So what I have gotten better at is taking one day or a couple hours in one day and just sit down and make a ton of food. Meal prep is good because if you're going out, then you can take your food with you. If you can take your food with you, then you can win that day. If you walk out the house and you don't have your food with you, you might not win that day. Because then you're like, well, where am I going to eat? And what am I going to eat that's healthy? So I am going to do another video on some places, if you go out and you don't have food, kind of like what can you eat? And what choices should you make if you're out there random? The last one, this is it. So the last one that I would definitely not do is do not drink your calories, okay? So have one of these around and drink water all the time. Now, of course, you put lemon in it. Lemon and water is delicious. It's a good thing. Lime, if you get bored with that, you could put watermelon when it gets hot. You could do fruit, whatever, but drink water. And I personally wouldn't put all that other stuff in there all the time, maybe once a day, but you really just want to drink plain old water, cleanse your body out. If you drink juice, soda, lightly sweetened items, that's just going to do nothing but raise your blood sugar, and that's not going to be good. Speaking of raising your blood sugar, I don't know if you know this, but alcohol raises your blood sugar and keeps it high for about 10 hours, I believe, from my research. So look into that. but do what you want. Of course, I'm just here to give you some tips to help. I hope all is well. Stay blessed, eat well. See you soon.